Howdy gamers, how's it going? I'm back. I hate breaks. Breaks make me want to neck myself. I understand a lot of people said it's fine to take a break, but I think breaks are fucking lame. However, I did make this threat, but no one's gonna stop me from my goddamn daily uploads, alright? Jake Paul would say stuff like that and end up not doing that. However, you will actually have to murder me from stopping me from doing daily uploads. Murder me, Jake Paul. Fucking murder me, please. So I'm not sure if Logan Paul specifically gave me Big Rona, but I'm not saying he did or didn't. You leave that up to your own imagination. I'd like to say, appreciate you guys a lot. I really fucking do. Something I'd like to share, though, about this whole endeavor was a challenge I put on myself. When I started having Big Rona, I thought to myself, like, man, it kind of hurts to do any sort of physical exercise, right? Because I tried to maybe exercise for a bit, and obviously my lungs were having none of that shit. It hurt to breathe irregularly, so any sort of thing that would increase my breathing made me want to die. So I'm like, okay, how many people have beat their meat with Big Rona? And I thought to myself that it'd have to be insanely small. A ludicrously small amount of people. Potentially I'm the only one. So I took it upon myself to make history. And so I started going at it, and I immediately realized that this is awful. This is not worth this fucking meme. Who gives a shit? I'm not recording it, so there's not even any proof I did it. This is absolutely not worth it, but I'm like, god damn it, for my own goddamn morals, I have to stick to what I said. When I put my mind on something, very seldom do I ever give up on it. I'll oftentimes die on really dumb hills like this, and just absolutely abusing my hog, and I felt some of the worst pain in my entire life. It was not fucking worth it at all. And regardless, though, I stuck through it, and I'm not a quick bust at all. It was fucking rough. And I think nearly about the point I started seeing lights, I finally was able to nut. So I did it. I fucking did it. I made history. Looking back on it, I regret it. I don't think it was worth it at all, but it's fucking funny, so who gives a shit? I'd like to say also that through talking to the doctor, that he did confirm I had COVID. What he specifically told me was that there are two scenarios. First one being that there is a virus out there that shares every single symptom of coronavirus, or you have it. You're among the 30% of false negatives. So I'm like, alright, easy fucking assumption to make. Which is fucking gay. No, regardless, I am verified to return back to work on Thursday, as long as I call them on Wednesday, confirming I'm doing alright. That's pretty good news. But while I was laying in bed with mostly nothing to do, other than just be in pain, I was able to kind of get a lot of stuff sorted out. I think before, especially if you came to my stream, you notice how kind of aimlessly swinging I was. I think there's a pretty good strategy you can have in life, and one that I absolutely love, where if you're ever upset with where you're at in your life, just start swinging wildly. And that's kind of what I did, right? Especially when I quit the post office. I was I was quite concerned about where I was in life. I hate the feeling of not progressing. I hate the feeling that, like, oh, this is just what I'm gonna do for the rest of my life. I don't think, even if something makes me incredibly happy, that if I cannot progress on that thing, I cannot stick with it. Therefore, though, it wouldn't, I guess, make me happy, right? Even though the post office was a pretty good job, and I was making pretty good, like, really good money for, like, a no-skill job, and I was doing pretty well at my job. The simple fact of not being able to progress any way in my life, especially intellectually, bothered me a lot. And I don't mean to sound that as pretentious as it does, it's just my own personal morals. And even while I was at the post office, I would listen to a lot of times college lectures and stuff like that in the fucking 96 shitty Jeep, as it was damn near gonna catch on fire, just because I hated the feeling of not going anywhere in life. So I kind of quit that, and I started swinging wildly at life, and I got very, very lucky in the fact that I got a different job. Really shouldn't have quit the post office, but I like not being completely destroyed when I come home. And so then I got quite lucky with YouTube and streaming, and I better focused on the fact that I wanted to pick up back programming more seriously. Quite poorly going about all of these things, right? I still need to spend, the flat about 45 hours a week just with work-related things, whether that's at work or going there, whatever. Then I could spend the remainder of my time doing YouTube, and then whatever's left over of that I can stream. But the issue with that is that I was quite aimlessly doing stuff on stream. I didn't know what game I wanted to play. I didn't know if I should program on stream, because I'm always going to have to drop developing that skill. And I kind of came to the realization as like here that I can't rely my future on YouTube doing well. Even though I wasn't in the mindset that it'll become a job, I was like, I enjoy this shit so much that I don't really want to do anything else, including streaming. However, I think that's kind of dumb, because I'll enjoy programming on stream also, so I'm going to try to more seriously start programming on stream. I also got back into Classic WoW, so I think there's going to be a healthy mix. I'm not sure which one yet, because how much I enjoy stuff on stream is different than how much I enjoy stuff regularly. Not that it's less, it's just a different ball game. So expect me now to, go back to daily uploads, and I will be programming and on stream now, so that way I'm able to develop a skill, so that way hopefully I don't end up at a shitty dead-end job that I fucking hate for the rest of my life, which is currently the job I'm working. Nothing against them personally, just absolutely not my fucking calling. I'm sure they're aware of this. There are coworkers that watch these videos. I tell everyone in my personal life about this shit because I'm retarded. Regardless though, I think that's mostly everything I wanted to say. I appreciate you guys a lot. I got a lot of really kind words, and it's a very surreal position because I've been through tough situations before in my life, but I'm very reclusive when I'm going through issues. Whenever I'm having issues, whether they were mentally or physically, I just essentially distance myself to everyone possible. And I wasn't even really able to do that because I can't just stare at a wall all day, so I'll have to open my phone, and even opening my phone, I could see people saying, oh, it's fine, man, take a break, or like, hey, man, you're my favorite new creator and stuff like that. I love the shit out of you, just get back to making stuff when you can. And I see this every day, and even if I wasn't trying to specifically go out and see them, I still have the notifications on my phone turned on. So I really appreciate it. Have a good one.